Hello everyone! My name is Shadow, or as you know me, the Immortal Hellseeker, back with another review. And today I am reviewing the Marvel Legends Cyborg Spider-Man Target exclusive figure. It's definitely a weird figure, I will say. And if you have the PS4 game, you're definitely familiar with this guy. So let's take a look at the card, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So this is the packaging. I'm going to hang all these up once I get all of them. Currently, I think there's roughly 12, I think. Yeah, there's 12, including Jameson and Black Cat. So, here's the picture of Cyborg Spider-Man. The name, it just says Cybernetic Enhancements, top. And then here's the back of the box. One of the Targets I went to today, there was a big end cap of these in the far back of the store, and that had a Storm, a couple of Gambits, a couple of Storms, like I said, the one from the Retro Wave, and then a Rogue, who I hear is actually streak dated, so thank God I didn't get her, or didn't try to get her. And then they had the Spider-Man Negative Zone, which I'm not the biggest fan of, and then they had this guy, so I obviously went with him because I think this is the most interesting figure. Alright, let's take a closer look at the accessories. For accessories with the Cyborg Spider-Man, we get two alternate hands, or two interchangeable hands, being a fist. Come on, focus. It's kind of a lighter red. Come on. Focus. I don't know if it's going to focus. There we go. Fucking focus. There we go. So there that is. And then there is a web flipping hand. This is the hand he has on in the box. And then he comes with a web line accessory. These have been around for literally 8 years. I remember when this first came out, this first time, which was the Amazing Spider-Man 1 Andrew Garfield figure. I have that figure. It's not good at all. I hope they re-release. I hope they make a new one soon. I wouldn't be surprised in about 2 years or so, since that'll probably not only be the anniversary of the Tobey Maguire movies, but also the anniversary of the Andrew Garfield movies, being about 10 years for both, 10 and 20 years respectively. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe what we end up seeing is an anniversary line for Spider-Man. I don't know what it's going to be next year. I guarantee there's something up their sleeves. I just don't know what. Maybe there's some anniversary with Marvel Legends coming up. I don't know. I think there's going to be a Spider-Man anniversary line, though, coming up in 2022. I'm calling it. Alright, let's take a closer look at the figure. Here is the Cyborg Spider-Man figure. This was definitely my most anticipated of these retro carded exclusives. I think they were a Black Friday thing, because that's when I found this end cap. So my guess, they were intended for a Black Friday release, and today is Black Friday as I'm recording this. So if we look at the head sculpt is my favorite part of the figure. I really think they nailed it with the head sculpt. I love the stitching around it. I love the goggle. I love the bandage. I think it looks great, and it looks like the McFarlane Spidey, and I love it. Then there's some unique spider logo with the butterfly joints. This is actually a new piece, as I'm going to show Deathlock in the comparison. This does not come from Deathlock, which is nice. Now, it doesn't look like the PS4 game, but I know it's not supposed to be the PS4 version of this, so I guess I get that, even though this is going to be a PS4 figure on my shelf, most likely. Because this was in the PS4 game, as far as I'm concerned, this is a figure from it. Even though I have a Spider-Man display I'm currently building up of, like, with the retro carded figures and, you know, just some of the, my favorite versions of most Spider-Man characters. He'll probably go on this shelf, actually. So he's got, if you have the Sunfire body, it's the usual articulation on that. Quite stiff on mine, but yeah, there's a big QC issue on mine. Half of his foot isn't painted. I just noticed that while I was posing him outside earlier. I thought that was kind of funny. And then, And then there is a belt. This bandage here is removable if you want to take it off. I don't know why you would, because it kind of looks cool, but whatever, if you want to. You could technically customize this into a unique Spider-Man figure if you shall wanted to, because honestly, it looks really nice. I don't think I showed the back. But yeah, if you wanted to kind of turn this into a more unique Spider-Man figure on the Sunfire body, all you gotta do is cut that off, get a new head, take this off, and swap the arm, and then you would have a really good, I think, McFarlane style Spider-Man. If you have the right head with the right color, I think it would work. For comparisons, here is Cyborg Spider-Man next to the movie Venom from the Venom Pool wave. Literally the two I've reviewed are the only two I've picked up from this wave so far. I want to complete that BAF. I don't know if I will. I have them all on my Christmas list, so maybe I'll get them for Christmas. I don't know. And then I have Deathlock here. And as I said before, it's not actually taking any parts from Deathlock, which I'm surprised about. It's actually all new sculpt work. And they do look good together, actually, I will say. And I think this will probably be the thumbnail. I'll probably use these two together in the thumbnail. But yeah, I'm very impressed with how these look. Here's the Cyborg Spider-Man next to two of my personal favorite, and just two random Spider-Man figures I just grabbed off my shelf, being Kane, Parker, the Scarlet Spider. I fucking love this suit design. Another one of my favorite suit designs from the PS4 game, for sure. I wish it looked more like the PS4 version, but this version is really cool. Expect to see him in my stop-motion series for Spider-Man, which I am moving along with, by the way. Expect a trailer soon. I was actually going to put one up yesterday, but I just didn't start filming. And then the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales. This is not the new one. I can't wait to get that new one. That one's going to be dope. However, I think I'm more excited for the Mafex. I think I actually might end up just getting the Mafex because that figure does look really cool. And I like the Peter, too. I might have to start saving up. I might have to get them both. They both look legit. And, of course, one of my personal favorite parts of videos, the McFarlane comparison, which we have Joker and Deku. And here is Cyborg Spider-Man next to the crew. The reason Spidey isn't here is he's going to be making the next thing. There's a more important thing I have planned for it. Here is the Cyborg Spider-Man next to the rest of the retro Spider-Man wave that I own. I am missing still... I still need Kingpin, I need Jameson, Black Cat, and the Negative Spider-Man. So if I'm going to rate these from worst to best, I think Electro's the worst. It's still a really good figure, but I don't like that body mold. Then I will say... I'm gonna go with Peter. It's a good figure, but it's basically just a Stan Lee repaint. And I don't like the glasses, but at the same time, I'm not gonna remove them because I'm kind of a purist. Then Gwen, because she really can't stand. And honestly, I could even say Peter's better, but I'm really happy to have a Gwen figure. I never thought in a million years we'd get a Gwen. Then I'm gonna say Mysterio. I fucking love this Mysterio figure, but it's 90% the same figure, just other than the paint apps. And I think, the sculpt work is a bit different, but it's basically the same figure. But it's a much better Mysterio. Then I'm gonna go with the Green Goblin. I really like that Green Goblin figure, despite the eyes. I think some people don't like him. Personally, I think it looks really good. And it looks like a mask, and that's kind of all I wanted. Then I'm going to go with the Cyborg Spider-Man. Really impressive figure despite my QC issues on it. I will say it's a very nice looking figure. Will my opinion change on it? Yeah, it might, but I think it looks good. Then I'm going to go with the Daredevil. That figure's damn near perfect. I fucking love it. And then easily the best is the Spider-Man. No contest. So my thoughts on this guy. I have some issues with it. It's far from perfect, but for the version of the character, I actually think it's pretty impressive. I don't have that many issues with it. For an exclusive, for a quote-unquote fan channel type exclusive figure, I'd say it's pretty good. And if you're interested or like the suit in the PS4 game, or just think it looks like a cool figure, or like me just trying to get all the retro carded Spider-Man figures, because I fucking love these cards. then yeah, I'd say he's a good buy. And he's only $20. He's not like $25, or he's not like the $24.99 that some retailers are starting to make their exclusives. He's a normal retail price, which I think is good. I don't know. Again, if you're interested, I would highly recommend picking him up. Don't overpay for him by any means. He's a repaint, and he's not a great one at that, but he's definitely a nice-looking figure. And he's something new and fun to add to your collection, and I definitely enjoy this figure a lot. It's far from perfect, but I like it. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and please share this video with friends that are interested. The views are always really appreciated. And, bye.